I'm just excited that you can be here so that we can run it back with another episode going over some more games because the third round has started. I'm so hyped for this. And you know what? I picked out some games and I think they're pretty delicious. So let's get ready for this chess knowledge, chess wisdom, chess understanding, like always. And you know what? You know what to do to that like bell and that subscribe button. You already know what to do. I'm looking at you if you don't do it, bro. I'm looking at you pretty hard, ain't I? Haha. Okay. Let's get started, bro. Let's get started. So I picked out this game and I seen this. It's dang, who's these players again? Oh, this was from round 2. So I'm sorry. We're gonna get on round 3, the last 3 games. But the first game we're gonna go over this one because I didn't go over it in my last episode. And it's a Sindarov against Fallujah, and for dang it, Fallujah was white. And Sindarov, I don't even know how I tried to say his name. I know I'm butchering it, but yeah, he was black. Let's get started. We got a D4, Knight F6. Okay. We got a King's Indian defense, normal variation going on. Yeah, let's just continue. Let's continue with the game. I know some things is gonna happen, so we're with the Orthodox variation. And that's cool. And in order for me to be pretty decent, I have to stay hydrated. And I bought this today, actually. And, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty big. You know what I mean? But there's nothing better than staying hydrated. Especially clearing the throat and making sure that you're just doing good in life. So we're doing knight d2 without castling. Okay, I see you. White has the advantage, but when you're facing a King's Indian defense, you still have to be skeptical about white's advantage. Black closed up the position. Ah, snap. So usually black's plan is to do f5 to attack this king, and then white's plan is to do like b4 and attack the queen side, but I don't know. He can attack the king side too. Let's see what white's plan is. Okay, so we got b4, f5. Okay. So we put the rook on the b file, and we just went out of theory. Wait a minute. So the last move that was played that wasn't theory is knight f6. I think. I don't know. It's the Lead Chess database, and I know it's free, and it doesn't have the best database, but I don't know. That's what it's saying. So now we're attacking that D pawn. You see that D pawn that he had to protect again. So black just did 2 moves. Just went back and forth. Okay. Queen c2, b6, queen e7, bishop b2. Everybody's just developing pieces right now. It's pretty equal. f4. Snap. So right when black does f4, now that gives black permission to like push up these pawns to try to attack the king. I think they're gonna do f3. I don't know. Let's see. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. I guess that's a good move to give away this bishop since all of your pawns is on light squares. That's actually a pretty good plan. Knight b5. Take. Double pawns right here. But if they handle it correctly, then it might be okay. Takes bishop. That was a good trade because their light square bishop was actually better than white's light square bishop. But it seems like black is kind of getting an advantage because, first of all, the queen is on the same file as their rook and they can capture it, no problem. Not now because, you know, white can capture that rook and get 2 rooks for a queen, which 2 rooks is better than a queen. Remember that. Okay, we slot the queen d7 to protect the rook, and now we can actually capture this pawn. Queen d3, f3, giving away a pawn. Do y'all know the plan? If they capture back, then you're getting more space for your knight to go to f4, and that's pretty cool because not only did you get a file, but you got this f4 square, so that's pretty dope. Knight g5, Okay, we got into the F4 square. Queen B5 just got captured. Wait a minute. Whoa. What's going on here? Why did white just do A4? First of all, wait a minute. I don't think he did this in a game. Wait a minute, he did. What's wrong with just taking the pawn? There was a better move by black, which was Queen D3. But what's wrong with just taking the pawn? It was mostly equal. Black had a small advantage. But like I say always, when white suggests moves as rook to A1, yeah, you know you have a bad position. But A4, queen takes B4, bishop C3, queen C4. Okay. Oh, snap. We just took another pawn. This is crazy. Yeah, because I guess there was no other way. Black was threatening this check, so rook C2 had to be played, and now the pawn just got captured. Take that knight. Yep. So, yeah, white's position is trash. I'm just gonna say it. I tried to be nice, but just look at it. Black is up in material. This queen have been doing all of the work. This one queen has been doing all of the work, captured every single white pawn. And these pieces are just chilling. And there is no coordination with white's pieces at all. Okay, let's just keep on going and see how this plays out. Because this was a big upset. Firouzja is 2759, an elite grandmaster. And the other guy, I'm not going to butcher up their name, but they're 2558, and they've been playing the best game of their whole entire life. They've been just playing perfect moves. And everybody was like thinking, oh snap, what is going on here? Alireza losing? Like, what? This is crazy. He's supposed to be winning everything. He beats Magnus Carlsen and Bullet. Like, what is going on? Well, this person just showed up and it was like, nah. I'm the favorite. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm the favorite. And I'm going to beat you with the black pieces, even though white usually wins. Which is, hey, you do you. Oh my goodness. Game is still completely lost. But this sacrifice didn't even have to be done. They could have just did B5. But black is messed up for this sacrifice. And you can't even take that because this is just ugly. That wasn't even the right move. Oh, there's checkmate in 4. Y'all want to see the checkmate? There is no way to stop this but to push up the F pawn because this is checkmate. Guarding this E2 square. And then after this, takes F3. They move, or I guess block. And anything that white does, this rook H1 just wins. Yeah, that was evil. That was bad. Okay, queen trade. Oh snap! Since the queen trade was done, white must be okay now. Hopefully you can hear the sarcasm in my voice because white position is still trash. You know what I mean? It's horrible. And yeah, it's crazy because in chess you have to be a lot logical and not care about the feelings, because if you care too much about your feelings, man, you're not gonna play practical chess. Which white was trying to do their best to confuse black, but this game was done. There is no counterplay for white whatsoever. And you know what's bad about playing these games is that when you're in a losing position for this long, which y'all seen these moves, white was losing for a very long time. And It's classical chess, and you're on the board for hours, and you know you're losing, and you're just trying to find just that one special move to just come back and maybe get an upset or something. I don't know, because they're lesser rated than you. Um, it's a lot of pressure. It sucks really, because nobody wants to be in a losing position for this long, especially when black is just grinding you out with good moves. And yeah, this is when white resigned, because there is nothing that white can do actually. This is the only piece that's playing for white, and these pieces just, they're not even doing anything. You can't even move this rook because I'll just capture this bishop, and if you can't even move the bishop anywhere, the bishop is trapped because of this b pawn, and so yeah, that's embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's get into the round 3 games right quick, because I know that's what y'all want to see. Let's go into the next game. So what do we have here? We got the white pieces as Magnus Carlsen, 2847, and then we got black as Tari. Let's see what happens here. C4. Oh snap, we're gonna start this off with the English. I don't know what type of variation this is. I never seen this before. It's called the Agen Court Defense. Agen Court Defense. I never heard of that in my whole entire life. And I've been playing chess for a while, and I thought I had a grasp on openings. I guess I don't really when they're saying moves like that. They just keep on creating openings that I do not know what it is. But let's continue right quick. The usual check and capture the c4 pawn. Good Magnus. It seems like every move that Magnus does, either the opponent's going to be intimidated, or like I don't know. It just feels like people get really scared to play Magnus sometimes, based on the games that I've seen. C5, B3. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna castle, develop pieces like usual, and we're gonna make sure that my phone stopped recording my voice for some reason. Google just wanted to come up out of nowhere and start like thinking that I was talking to them. Every time I call, actually, Samsung, you need to get that fixed. I'm not ever gonna lie, bro. You need to get that fixed. If I say, hey Bixby, or hey Google, it really needs to capture my voice when I say it, when I'm responding to it, not just when I'm talking about chess. Look, see, that's why I'm gonna be switching to iPhone pretty soon. You better step your game up. And it's not like a Samsung 8 or anything. This is a 20 plus. So hey, get it right. But knight takes e5, bishop takes e5. Let's get into it. So before we're attacking the queenside pawns, and then white just traded off the feed and kettle bishop. I guess there's no way to defend this, and I guess that was the best move. Bishop takes b7 was the best move. How do you know that bishop takes b7 was the best move? Because my principles that I've learned, never trade the feed and kettle bishop. But it seems like when it comes to elite grandmasters, they can just do whatever they want because they understand the position a lot more than us average folks. So we're gonna take that bishop, take that pawn, and we got this pin going on. That's pretty stressful. And then now we're gonna protect that knight. We're gonna be pushing up D4 pretty soon. Seems like black is under pressure, but it's still completely equal. But when you're playing the game, you don't have a computer on the side saying that it's equal. That's the thing. Knight b5. Let me see. Bishop takes knight. Queen a4. Queen over here taking control of the diagonal. I'm trying to understand this position because you know how I evaluate the position. The king is already safe. The pawn structure, black has kind of a worse pawn structure. White's pieces are kind of better than black's. I don't know, from my preference, but this is completely equal. But when you're playing Magnus, Nothing is completely equal. D3, H5, pushing up Hector, Rook DC1. Okay, let's continue. We got this knight taking care of this pawn. That's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon now. That's the major weakness of black. And if we, as white pieces, can take that pawn, that would be awesome. But let me not be biased. I know how some people just do not like Magnus for some reason. So we're attacking this pawn now. They're attacking this pawn. They're trying to get the outside pass pawn. And then Magnus said, nah, bruh, you're not getting nothing. And then after that, knight f5, attacking that bishop. No, no, sir. And then black thought that they was going to get a draw, but no. They're taking a pawn. They're taking an outside pawn. White was like, nah, let's get this game in. I'm higher rated, and I'm supposed to defeat you. And that's how we should be playing chess. Play chess till the end, until there's like no more moves to be played. Come on now. Stop with all these draws and stuff. So we got this outside pawn moving, outside pass pawn moving. Oh, snap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some things happen. I was going too fast. Bishop d4, which wasn't the best move. Just pushing a4 would have sufficed. But after this little move right there, the best move right here was rook e8 to avoid this check. But they pushed up the pawn, and then this happened. Black resigned at this position. What happens after king f8? Because if they move king over here, then this is checkmate, right? We don't want to get caught by checkmate. King f8. I was looking at this position. Knight c6, fork, but they can just put the rook up here, right? But no, they can't, because checkmated 2, right? Checkmated 2, so they can't do that. I don't know why they didn't do that last move. That wasn't satisfying. Yeah, come on, there we go. So black's best move is bishop f6, and then we take the free rook, and then we put this at b7. Not b7. They're saying put this right here. I was trying to get behind the pawn, but this might just be better. And then they say b8, get behind the pawn, the bishop's pin. Yeah, this is positionally over, and you're down in material just because of tactics. It's crazy because the tactics came out of nowhere in this simple position, but hey, that's why you always have to stay like a little bit focused in the end game, because that's when real skills come into play. I think that's when elite grandmasters highlight their games. You know, they just have so much of a understanding in the end game. So let's get into the next position right quick. Round 3, it's Alexander Grishuk against Elon Peacock. I don't know. You know, you can help me out in the comments. But yeah, that's what we're going. That's what we're doing. 100 rating difference. Okay, so we're just going for Alexander right off the bat. Okay, so d4, c4, e6. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's get through the game. I'm gonna trade off our dark square bishop as black. Queen c2, castle king side, bishop g5, regular opening moves. They probably had theory on all this, and then this is when the game get interesting, because every time you castle and you feel confident enough to push up your pawns even more ahead of your king by pushing up g5, which black is completely fine. It's interesting. It's just interesting because grandmasters understand when to push up the g pawn. Bishop g3, put that knight right there. e3, pushing up this pawn. Let's trap this bishop. Let's get the game going. Let's not be afraid of these elite grandmasters. I guess that's the plan. Let's get into it. c4, bishop f5. Got the target on the queen indirectly. But bishop d3, still like white's position because I like the Rogozin. I like the Rogozin defense. This is what that is. I mean, this is what opening this is. It's the Queen's Gambit Decline Rogozin defense. Alekhine something something something. So the bishop isn't exactly trapped yet, is it? I think it is. I don't know. Let's see what Grishuk did. Bishop e5. And then we pushed up g4. And that's when black went wrong. And if y'all asking, what happens after black does f6? Well, we're going to do c takes d5, and we're going to take one of these pieces. I think we could have did that now. I don't know. Well, that would have ended up with check, but so you have to do bishop e5 first. But we pushed up g4. We thought we was being clever, being too aggressive for no reason. We had a control of the position, and then black just had to give it away. That reminded me to drink some water because I want to drink like 67 ounces each day. And I don't know if I've been doing that, but I've been trying to drink a lot of water. But anyway, I'm glad that you can sit through that. Bishop f4, like, what? Rook goes to center, and man, the computer is going crazy right now. They're saying that white is just won. And I know what you might be thinking, like, ain't this knight attacked? So what happens after black takes the knight? And this is why you have to be careful pushing pawns in front of your king this far. Because if black just takes, g takes f3, this knight has to move somewhere, or not, I don't know. But you made a whole bunch of weaknesses by taking that knight. So playing g4 wasn't really a threat, because this g file is going to cause some damage. And we got this queen behind this bishop causing a battery. You can't really do this. The best move is right here. And yeah, this is game over. They're saying queen b2 is the best move right now. I'm saying f takes e4 is the best move right now. This, that, d takes e4. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hey, keep up with me. Keep up with me, okay? Stop. Bishop f1. And they just don't like black's position right now. They're saying it's horrible. You got the double bishops. We got the g file to attack the black's king. We can slide this queen over someday. We can do this move and like take over this diagonal. White has so many ideas, and the king is super safe in the center because the center is closed up. So that's what black wanted to avoid by not taking the knight. Rook e8. We're back to the real game. Snap. Okay, so we trade off some pieces, doing h3, still pushing pawns in front of our king as far as possible, I guess. Which that move wasn't even necessary, to be honest, because yeah, the obvious move is just to capture. If they capture back, queenside castle, and let's get these rooks rolling on the g file. Am I missing something? And that's what Grishuk did. He just captured the pawn. c6. H takes g4. And now you're just up 2 pawns for no reason. King e2. What's the problem? What's the problem? Let's push the king up a little bit more. What's the problem? Now I'm defending the g pawn with the king. This is why I have the principle, and I talked about this in my podcast. 4 to 5 pieces to attack the king. How many pieces do black have? How many pieces is even around the king? Why are you trying to attack? 3 pieces, not enough. It's not going to be success. It's not going to be successful. Can't even talk today, dang. But it's not going to be successful. Attacking a knight. Take that, take that, take that. Mass trade. White is still up like 3 pawns? No, 2 pawns? How you supposed to deal with that, Black? Oh, now we're gonna finesse our opponent. Finesse our opponent like usual. Thing and okay. Yeah, this is game over. The computer is saying that white is plus 62.4. That's a lot. And I don't know if Black can get out of this. This is done. There's checkmate in 11 moves. Okay, and Black resigned. Do y'all want to see the checkmate though? I think we all want to see the checkmate. So Black's best move is Rook A8. Rook H8 check. King F7. Rook H7 check. King G8. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. I was right. Wait, what? Why did it do that? What? Oh my goodness. This engine is stupid. This is why there's not going to be AIs pretty soon. It's going to be impossible because y'all can't do simple moves on the chessboard. Hey, don't come at me, bro. I sleep in this house. Don't come at me. Okay, so we're down a rook. Rook B7 to protect ourselves. Rook D8. King G6. H4. Bishop takes G4. King takes G4. So Black is just giving away all of their pieces. Let me just go through this game. Let me just go through this checkmate right quick. Takes. A2. We think we're about to get a king. We think we're about to get a queen, I guess. I'm guessing. Rook F8. A4. H5. King H7. Rook H8. And that's the checkmate at 10 moves. I'm pretty sure they didn't see it, but at the same time, Alexander Grishuk, I'm pretty sure he knew that he was demolishing his opponent. Last game of today, we got round 3. We got Pragnananda. I think it's Pragnananda. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Ha! I pronounced it and I got it right. I'm not gonna say it again though because I might mess it up. And then we got Grayson Cole, I think. I'm not too fluent with my other languages or my other accents or my other pronunciations, but I think that's it. I don't know. But we got E4 in here. E5. Oh snap. So the person that plays white, Pragnananda, they was the youngest international master at the age of 10, which is crazy. So he's like a teenager right now playing in this tournament, and he's 2600, and that's amazing. That's really amazing. Just to put that out there. So yeah, let's see how he played this, and it's crazy. And I'm still on Black's side too. I'm not biased. Sometimes I am. So we're gonna be playing this Russian game right quick. Go back to knight f3, taking the e pawns like usual. Let's just hope that this game isn't boring, because usually when people are playing the Russian game, it's pretty boring. Bishop f1. Oh my goodness, these backward moves are insane. d4, c6, c4. Okay. I see you guys. And it's pretty equal. Nothing really going on right now. Are we going to trade queens? Yep, we traded queens. We got double pawns right here. Isolated double pawns, which are pretty bad. And then now we got an isolated pawn right here. White and black. It's still kind of drawish though, because here's the thing. Like, grandmasters can draw this for breakfast. It's pretty simple. It's not simple for me. I'm just saying it's simple for them, what I've seen in actual tournaments. But let's see what happens in this game. Let's see why I'm even sharing this, pretty much. So king f8, these little moves, these nuances of the position. Bishop takes f6. Okay, we're protecting that pawn indirectly so that we can move our knight, I'm guessing. G4. Hey, pushing up G4. It's okay to push up G4 when there's not that many pieces on the board. It's okay. Then we can go to King G2, I'm guessing. Oh, snap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rook takes D5. I didn't even see that pawn. That pawn was never defended. I guess white didn't want to trade off pieces that soon. Rook C2. Okay. Rook is on the second rank. What's going to happen with that? I'm not going to lie. It's kind of boring right now. But I feel like it's going to get exciting. I'm with y'all. Though. So G5. We push up the G pawn. I told you the king was going to go to G2. Because we want this king to come to the center so that we can get a better position. So we're just trading pawns. D5. Okay, the king is blocking that pawn now. The king is kind of getting overzealous though, because these rooks can come into the position and check that king. What is going on? What is this? Rook B4? White is winning right now. That's what the computer is saying. White is 1.1 plus. But I don't know why though. Maybe because white rooks are just attacking the king, and that's why I put king safety in my evaluation, because if the king isn't safe, then nothing else really matters for real. What is this move? This was a big blunder. They're saying that like bishop h8 was the best move, but at the same time, what human would play bishop h8? Rook c4, g4, rook takes g4. Is black's position really that bad? Okay, so black is only down a pawn. They can draw this maybe. Still, maybe. Dude, it's insane that this young person has this much strategy coherence in the position, and I don't. Man, he's just making this grandmaster like an omelet, bro. He folded him like an omelet, pretty much. He made sure that the grandmaster wasn't scrambled first. He folded it. Yeah, this is. Oh snap! Now white is up 2 pawns. What is going on here? Yeah, this is lost. Usually when the rooks are covering these these ranks like this, yeah, usually the opposite side is lost. Okay, so we're gonna take that A pawn too. Yeah, black resigned at this position. I would have resigned too. I would have resigned a long time ago after just playing these moves and thinking that this normal position is a draw, and then just all of a sudden I lose all of my pieces. Like, look at this game. What happened? It was just normal. It was completely equal right here. Completely equal. Could have just took B2 and you was fine. You good. You clean. But then some things happen all of a sudden where white just started finessing his opponent. And I don't even know how. I don't even know why. Yeah, this is... What just happened? Yeah, because if rook goes to e1, which is the best move, then we're taking this pawn, and then let's say you tried to get this fork. You thought you were being cool. And then white has this fork, and then it's like it's over. The king not being safe was the demise of black, pretty much, and that's why don't bring your king out too early when there's still pieces on the board. And I know I just made that comment that white just did g4, but clearly white's king was way safer than black's king. Okay, but that's it. That's all I have. If you have any games that you want to see, then put it in the comments, and I'll look at it too. And yeah, let's get ready for the next battle tomorrow, because there's like a second second match in round 3. So yeah, let's both look at that tomorrow, and then I'll just come out with this analysis again. So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on this journey of excellence. for the ASMR, for the weirdness of H1. Peace out. I don't got nothing else.